Everything in this video can be found on a public domain, and the full disclaimers down below.
Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. And a very special thank you to Peter and Jay, Holly Wiley, Linda, Elizabeth, and Patricia. Thank y'all so much. Friday, Harry sits down with Oprah again. This time, town hall style. He's claiming to drop more truth bombs, quote unquote. It doesn't stop here, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. He did not get the reaction that he was hoping for from his family. Nobody reached out to him saying, look, we really need to sit down and talk and iron everything out. It didn't happen the way he really hoped it would. I'm being told the only way he can make money right now is throwing his family under the bus and talking about them and sharing all sorts of details about his mama's life. His docuseries didn't touch the ratings they were truly anticipating, and of course that affects how much he was paid for this. I've heard that they're just about broke since being cut off by the royal family. He has tried to get his daddy's attention. He needs that money back fast. Meghan spends a lot of money. Charles is so mad that he has completely ignored Harry. Maybe Meghan can show him the ropes around a yacht. I've always been told he likes to dabble. So according to a royal insider, nearly a year ago, it'll be in June, he and his dad had a huge falling out. And that's when everything hit the fan. The bulk of the fallout was over the fact that Harry and Meghan wanted to open up Diana's life and death and create a new documentary. And of course the royal family felt that was something that never needed to come back up again, not with the public. Harry said he was going to do it. It's his mom. He had a right to. Of course that just caused more problems between him and his brother. He was involved in that J.P. Morgan event where he got paid nearly $1 million to cry about his mama for 15 minutes. And that's when Prince William said to Harry, we agreed not to ever talk about mom unless it was together in a different way. It was during that time they were still receiving money from the royal family. And since they refused to back down with this Diana documentary, the royal family said, hey, look, it's like this. If you're choosing to stay in the States and work on these projects regarding Princess Diana, there's no way that we can continue funding your life. Harry stood his ground. There was absolutely no compromise. He and Meghan really anticipated on being hot potatoes here in the States. Quite the opposite is happening. In fact, y'all, it seems that the only people that want to deal with him is Tyler Perry and Oprah. Nobody in Hollywood will touch him with a spitball. His family told him, hey, look, if you're not willing to show a little bit of respect towards us, we're going to have to cut you loose. And that's what they did. Y'all, if the timeline is correct, he's not being honest about his brother and his dad being a support system during Meghan's quote-unquote miscarriage. She's told when they first came out with the story that that's when the royals themselves found out. They have so many discrepancies in everything they say. And we're to believe the next interview they sit down with Oprah and share. Since they didn't get the reaction from their family they were really hoping for, this time, they're going to let all kinds of things spill out about the royal family. The royals are being advised not to say a word, give them no reaction. They'll fizzle themselves out. Charles has made it known. One more time, Harry and Meghan are to disrespect his mom, and he's cutting Harry out cold. He doesn't want any more attacks on the Queen. She's gone through enough this year so far, and he's fed up. I think that step is long overdue. Speaking of overdue, do you guys remember how overdue Archie was? She was supposedly pregnant for 11 or so months, remember? It was crazy. Anyway, I got to thinking about how weird this statement was made by Omid in the book. It was the part where he was talking about all these nannies and all this other mess. But listen, he wrote, so after Archie's arrival, Harry and Meghan wanted some help to establish a sleeping pattern. And so they hired a night nanny. Shouldn't it be after the birth of Archie or after Archie was born? I have a habit of saying after Archie's arrival, only because I don't believe that, Meghan ever gave birth to this child. I don't think she carried him. If Omid really believed that she gave birth to this child, why would he put it in such a way? So speaking of this child, that kid in that docuseries didn't look like none of these that they've been toting around with. What's going on? Why are they, as my friend Holly says, digging their hole? Holly also pointed out to me that, hey, look, there's bad grass in that yard that kid's swinging on and a chain link fence. Their property has neither of these things. They can't keep nothing straight, not the identity of these kids, not their property, not their stories. They're really cooking their goose. She's so desperate to prove to the world that this is Harry's son that even in their Christmas card she had his hair painted red. That child doesn't have red hair. Already people are taking bets that her next child will arrive between the 21st of June and the 1st of July. You know it will. I guess we'll have to wait and see about that one. Meghan has proven that she's not afraid of anybody, not rules, nobody. She'll push anybody out of the way for that stack of money. After that last sit down with Oprah, Harry and Meghan were contacted by the legal team belonging to the royal family. My buddy Jay says they don't think it was a cease and desist, but they were just kindly asked not to do that again. Please just reconsider what you're going to do or say in the future going forward regarding the royal family. Their reply allegedly was that they have a team of attorneys also, and they have every right to tell their side of the story. And this next sit down, they're telling everything. Everything. I wonder if Harry's going to make big time apologies for the fact that his mother's family were slave owners also. If y'all are going to tell it all, Harry, tell it all. He's already been warned if he and Meghan do a part 2 to this tell-all. He's toast. He's completely done. I guess I'm curious about whether or not Prince Charles is going to really stand his ground. They have taken their revenge above and beyond. I can't wait to see what happens next. I thank you for being here with me. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Please stay safe and be blessed.